Hi there, this feels live, very aggressive, ultra freezing, cold winter weather forecast UK 23. Like this video, please a thumbs up. On the left side of the screen, press the thumbs up. Time at the moment in digital at the moment, it's approximately 22 p.m. in the evening. In digital, an hour, that's 22 minutes past 9 p.m. in the evening, and it is June the 29th, Thursday, 23. So we've had one of the hottest Junes on record across the UK ever recorded for 2023, which I did predict earlier this year, guys. I'm always 85% right about hot summers. I did say it would be the hottest summer, or the nicest summer, 2022 across the UK. It's one of the hottest Junes on record ever recorded, ever. No one can do the forecast like me. I'm one of the best weathermen in the galaxy. No joke. But yeah, you are talking about July being even hotter potentially, like last year's July, or highs of 40 Celsius, maybe in 43 or 45 Celsius, potentially at the end of July into August 2023 across the UK. But there is no logic in the weather. As we saw last year, it was hot at the end of July, on the 19th of July, and then it cooled down, and then it got hotter again in August, the beginning of August 2023 across the UK. So you would think then, well, logically speaking, the end of July this year should be a lot cooler, and the first 2 weeks of August should be a lot cooler and hotter at the end of August 2023 into September. It could do that, or it might just stay very cloudy and overcast over the whole July of 2023 across the UK into August, for the whole of August as well. We do get summers like that sometimes, like summer 2021. That was quite a dismal summer. I think it was 1 month it was quite cloudy and dull, and the other month was quite wet, and the other month was quite wet. But you can't always get the same kind of weather every year, but it sometimes does repeat itself sometimes. I have got 1 or 2 years worth of weather data for February repeating itself locally in Woking, 2 years in a row. It's really strange. It does happen sometimes. You can't get a freak repeat of the same kind of weather, the same month at the same time every well, not the same time, but the same month every year. You can sometimes do that, very rarely, but it's all to play for. We have got a lot of energy going on at the moment with the atmosphere across the across the equator at the moment. The upper atmosphere, the winds there at the moment quite strong, and we are going to an easterly cube area as we go through the summer of 2023 across the UK. If it doesn't fail the easterly cube, if it doesn't fail the easterly cube area, that might affect the winter of 2023 across the UK, bringing us a super El Nino Jokio effect across the northwestern Europe, across the UK for this winter of 2023. That means we might feel a very cold winter repeat of 2010, or that's only for cold winters, let alone the one in 1962-63 winter, or 63 to 64 winter, which is a very cold winter across northwestern Europe, across the UK. Even the coldest winters, you can get to very warm periods you can across the UK. Like we did in 2010, we got a warm period between the cold spells from November to December, a mild spell of weather. So like the summer of 2023 last year, we did get some cool period between the two hot spells in July and August. So it did cool down on the 19th of July onwards into the 20th of July of 2022 last year across the UK. On that Wednesday, we had a thundery breakdown across the county, so locally across the southeast regions across the UK. So isn't always hot for the whole summer. There are cool periods. The same in the winter. There's always going to be in cold, freezing winters like last winter just gone, or 2022-23. There will be milder periods of warm weather. So it's not always cold and not always hot for the whole summer. You've got to remember that with the weather across the UK, across the Northern Hemisphere. It does play a vital role. You name it, super El Nino across the Pacific region. It's one of many weather drivers for this winter 2023. So it's probably more likely to be a very warm winter, mild winter without super El Nino in place, and lots of storms this coming winter 2023 and autumn 2023 across the UK. But I'll keep up to date with the weather forecast. I do travel to places. I'm literally one of the best weathermen in the galaxy, and I literally travel across the UK and around the world globally. I was in Dartmoor recently doing Railway Line, and I was at Payton as well. Taking somewhere else next. Yeah, I'm literally a traveller, a Time Lord, one of the best, one of the best Time Lords in Gallifrey. I'm the Doctor. Please subscribe to Sean Sunday Jones. This is my friend Sparky and Jibber on the ITF Friday thing. So Hill's Radio Station show every Friday at 3 to 5 p.m. hour. In digital, that's 1500, 1700, ITF Friday feeding. And listen to me on Lara's show every Sunday at 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. with John and Matt on the Woking Radio Station. Yeah, Woking Radio Station show every Sunday. Because I'm literally taking you places. I'm talking to you on the radio station show. What do you want? I literally bring the kitchen sink to you. Everything you want it. Politics, scandals, anything. The kitchen sink. And the weather as well. It's one of the best videos one of the best YouTube channels in the galaxy. Please subscribe to my channel on Sunday Gems, with the force be with you always. Right back to what the needs and the money outweigh the needs because I'm taking you places, I'm travelling, and I'm doing the weather forecast at the same time because I'm one of the best weathermen in the galaxy. You want to weather constantly against the Met Office and other weather stations? I'm the man for it. No, don't. Please subscribe to my channel on Sunday Gems. Might be happy. Bye, everyone.